Morning everyone, this is Tracie's Pretty Houses. Now bear with me because this is a new phone and I've not done a video with it before, so I'm hoping that I can get it right this morning. I've got you at a bit of a weird angle so you can see the houses stood up. There are two ways of doing the houses and you get the print-offs for both. You can make the stand-up houses and you can make a wee little book. Now I'm just gonna tip you up, so just bear with me. That's it, so I can show you the kit, because those houses you need to see them at the right angle so you can see how lovely they are stood up right there. So first of all you will get these. Now both sets are identical if you look, except these ones have the tabs on the side to make it 3D. Okay, so the house designs, you get 8 house designs, they're identical. Okay, so let me just show you the gorgeous house designs. Absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? I love buildings. Anyway, when I was teaching in Manchester, I used to love it when we could go out and show the kids architecture and, you know, you were drawing houses and, oh, just love it. Absolutely love it. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this one, for example, you can almost feel like you're going into it, can't you? You can see the 3D element of it. It's really, really lovely. Tracie has done such an amazing job on these. She really has. I think she was missing doing the December daily. And can I say, the way a lot of the girls are still going, they're actually completing the whole 30 days. It's just absolutely amazing. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful, aren't they? So they're the houses that you get. And then you get these. So you get another set, which are the teeny tiny houses and beautiful words. Now, what I did with mine was I actually flipped this one, and I will show you why in a minute. But I actually flipped this, so I've got the mirror version. As you can see, the wording's all back to front, and the correct version, and then half the houses are falling over. So that's what I did with mine for putting them together. So seeing as the little houses are all falling over, I will show you the little houses first that stand up. Now, what I've used on mine, I'm hoping you can see this really well. I need to come over this way a bit, can't I? And if I lift it up, I've actually used some old map paper on here. This is actually a very, very old map book from Manchester. It was before the 1990s. And I've put one of Tracie's wee words on. I've done the roof. Now, these little figures, okay, they are at the tiniest you can get to print. I've forgotten the wording for it now, but you'll know what I mean. When you get like several of them. And where I got them from, if I show you here, is the Graphics Fairy site. Now the Graphics Fairy, she does 2 lots of Digi People, this side one and this one, and I'll show you some of them that I've printed up a little bit bigger just so you can see the images. Now to get these ones, I don't know which way around, it'd be easier to show you. To get these ones, you need to be in their paid subscription, and the paid subscription is basically for those who do designing. Most people who do designing use the the paid subscription, and in the paid subscription you get images, you get brushes, you get SVG files, you get a whole kit that you print off. And this is where most of the designers get their images from when they're making their kits, is from the Graphics Fairy. Now, so to get the people, you would need to go and pay for a subscription, pay for the month's subscription. The other place to get images is obviously Tim Holtz. That's the most popular place, is obviously our Tim Holtz one, which we all know, but obviously they're not going to be as tiny as this. There are a couple of other designers out there who have done paper dolls, and I will try to remember who they are and get them, put them up later. But there are some that you can get the printable paper dolls from, but that's what I decided to do, was to actually use the tiny little figures, just print them off. It's contact sheet, isn't it? The contact sheet where you get loads and loads and loads. I just love these two. You know, she can't wait for him to go to work. Look, go away, go away. I want to get on with my knitting. They're fab, aren't they? They're absolutely lovely. And this wee little dot here with her broom. She's having a sweep up. Always the way in it, the lasses do the cleaning. I'm hoping I'm in camera and shot right. And these two, I've managed to get that he's actually holding her hand. And then Love Begins at Home. And as you see, I've put the matte paper on all of these on that side. And then these ones, I didn't put the matte paper on. So you can see what they look like without having loads and loads of matte paper on. I love this lass. Absolutely lovely. I think she's saying, you know, you come and mess my house up, I'll batter you. And these little cuties here, aren't they gorgeous? I thought this was lovely. I love this sweet little house. Real little cottagey house. And then our little two dots here. I'm going to have to remember where the centre is of this, because it's going to take me a while to get used to this camera setup. Sorry, guys. Right, so now this is the book. Now I'm just going to bring you down, you know, the journal. I'm going to bring you down a little bit more. That's the middle there. So that you can see it better. Obviously, Tracie's done a video for this as well. So you'll need quite a lot of your eyelets. Now, when you do your pages at the top, I've actually used this set of words and backed them on my little ball pin at the top. And this is where I put the mirror image on. Tracie didn't, you know, obviously she's just printed and stuck it on like that, but I thought it'd be lovely to have the mirror image on the back. So it's up to you. I mean, you can do it like that. You can print, now something like our Vikki, you know, Minxie, she's got those lovely, lovely brick papers, and if you printed them off on the back of these, that would be fab, wouldn't it? So on mine, what I've done with on the book, I've done them both totally different, which will give you different ideas of how to decorate these. So I've cut out loads of birds from vintage books and some botanicals, and then use bits of lace as well on mine to just give them a different feel. Let's just push them round there so they're not gonna stop that being flicked over. And obviously I've cut the words down a little bit to fit on here as well, on the little ones, because obviously they're tiny, aren't they? And you can see the back again. And this one's got Home is My Castle and It Feels Like Home on that one. And you can see the botanicals and the birds and the bits of lace. I just think these are lovely. And it is such a fun project to do. You know, you just sit quietly doing your fussy cutting, you know, and we all love to have an hour or so just quietly fussy cutting in the corner. You know, it is lovely. I really enjoyed doing this. There, Love Begins. Really, really fab. And Tracie's made some fabulous words up. Now, some of them, like this one, you've got no place like home. I think there's 3 or 4 sets of those. I can't remember. But the other ones, you just marry them up how you want to. And again here, home is where, turn it over, the heart is. Yeah, they're really lovely, aren't they? And I've put those little floral charms on as well, just to add it up. But I just absolutely had so much fun doing these. I really did. Really, really gorgeous. Loads of lace and messing about. These are all like little bits of scrap that I had, and I thought, what a lovely way to use up some scraps, you know, get them used. So as I say, on this one, it's been scraps of fabric and lace and old botanicals and wee birds. And the other one, as I say, I used the lovely old map paper and those tiny little images. And it just feels so lovely. It really does. Look at him set up there. It just really feels, and it gives you this vision of, you know, you're actually on a street by putting the trees in and that. You really do feel like you're on a street here. I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. I think Tracie has made the most amazing job with these. She really has. They're absolutely stunning. Oh, bird coming in. Now, Tracie's video, it's to music, and she just basically shows you how to put it together. So I will link our Tracie's video so you can see how to put it together. And as you can see, it's really, really easy. You literally just take, if I take one out, you cut them out, fold them in half. I like to use a scoreboard to score all mine. It's so much easier with a scoreboard. Oops, take it out, glue them down. Okay, so you've got the fat, just fold it in half, glue it down. And then you put your eyelets in and do it on all of them. And you decide whether you want to do the top eyelet or not. Tracie did the top eyelet, and I love the top eyelet. I really do. And obviously you put it wherever you decide. You decide where you want that top eyelet to be. You might want it on the side here. You know, you decide. It's just so much fun. And as you can see, it's just so easy to put together. And then you just get your little clips and pop it into there. That's how quick and easy they are to do. And I have sewn around all of mine for the book and for the little houses, because it just, I don't know, it just makes it feel more like brickwork. It really does. It just looks so fab. So have an amazing time making these up. I so can't wait to see all these in group after the December daily. Oh my goodness, that was just incredible. And I have done all mine. The whole box is sat here, all sat here waiting. Now it's all ready to go into a journal. I didn't decorate the box because I knew I was going to stick it all into the journal. And I can't say enough of the work that our Tracie put into these. Is unbelievable. I cannot believe how far she went and the way she's done things. Look, I mean, this is just a swingy tag, look. And I've got a little swingy in that on the back. I mean, she excelled herself again. You know, Tracie just gobsmacks me because she over and over again, and of course this is the one that stands up like this, or stands up like that. You know, they're amazing. But I will show you all of these when I do the flip through of the journal, which will be in next week sometime, because I'm still not right, but I do feel as though I've passed the threshold with the long COVID, that I'm awake more in the day. I'm not constantly asleep like I was before. I'm still getting the pain in the legs and all the rest of it, but I just sort of feel as though I'm getting there. I should be free of this around about the middle of January, because they say it's about 12 weeks that you have long COVID for. So let's just hope and pray a bit away by then, because it's driving me potty. You know, you get so tired just doing simple things like washing up. Anyway, guys, have an incredible new year. And I pray that each and every one of you has so much love, happiness and joy in the new year. I really do. We've had 2 awful years with the COVID, haven't we? And people are starting to you know, really feel worn out with it now. You know, it really is getting to the worn out stage of it. But really, if you can get the vaccines, have them. You know, when you see somebody suffering, dear Anne-Marie, she lives just around the corner, and her dad, you know, is in his 80s, and he has got COVID, and it's in his lungs, and he's in hospital, and, you know, this has been going on for weeks, and the poor lass, she's just, you know, there isn't much you can say, because you don't know enough about COVID. You can't say, oh, well, he's going to get better. You know, it's praying for these people and hoping and praying that, you know, after 2 years, the doctors can help these people. It is a terrible, terrible, terrible disease. So, on a brighter note, have an amazing new year, everyone. And I hope you all had a good Christmas. I mean, obviously not everybody celebrates Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas. But I still do the gifts for the kids, you know, the grandkids, you know, 10 of them, because I tried getting them to have them at Eid, and then Levi, bless him, maybe 15 in 2 weeks, decided that he would have Eid gifts and he'd have Christmas and Easter gifts, you know, so he wanted it 4 times a year on top of his birthday. He's not stupid. Anyway, guys, love and blessings, and hopefully we'll see you in Tracie's group soon. I know that the daily digitals from December will be going into group shortly. I haven't got a date from Tracie. I've not asked her yet. And as soon as it is, then obviously I can show you the full kit, because the kit's sat here and it is huge. I'm not kidding you. It is huge. I mean, this is it. You know, it's like a huge wad, as you can see, of all the designs. It is massive. It really is. So all those who got it for free will appreciate the work that's gone into this. It is massive, and I will let you know when it goes into her Etsy shop, and I will link the lovely pretty houses too. Love and blessings, everyone, and I hope to goodness this video worked. Bye.